A friend of mine showed me a video of his puppy and had some questions about how to handle them all over, how to handle his puppy all over. His puppy is mouthing quite a bit and stuff, not out of fear or because he's complaining. It's more or less playing. So, from what I understood from the video. So, anyway, I'm going to show you how I clip Kippi's toenails and kind of how the handling all over relates to that and what you can do if your puppy is really playful. Sometimes it's easier to have less to think about, so I'm going to tie Kippi up. I'm going to tie her to this drawer right here. It doesn't open very easy, so it's safe. That way her head is fairly limited. I mean, she can still squirm around a little bit, but stand up. Good girl. Okay, I'm going to have my toenail clippers. This is the kind I prefer, the scissor style rather than the guillotine style. And then I also like some styptic powder. I prefer Quick Stop brand. I'm going to get some ready. I'm just going to put some in the cap just in case I quick a nail. Alright, because she's tied, she doesn't have as much motion, or so I thought. Okay, so I'm going to grab a leg. There, as soon as she relaxes, I'm going to let it go. Good. You can also give a treat if you want, but usually I do Kippi's nails at my shop on the grooming table, so I'm trying to simulate what it would be like at home for you guys. I'm just going to take the very tips off. Stand up. Okay, I'm going to start using the treats. If she cooperates, I'm going to give her a treat. Stand up, silly. Good. Oh, you're thinking now, huh? Okay, I'm just going to take the very tips off. Stand up. Probably not the best thing to do on such a slippery floor. Good. Good girl. While I'm still holding the foot, I'm going to give her the treat. And I'll let her have a break. Usually at work on the grooming table, it's not as slippery and stuff, and I can do a whole foot easy. But this is the first time I've ever done it here on this floor and tied up like this and stuff. It's a little different for her, so. Good. She relaxed. I'm going to give her the treat while I'm still holding her foot, and then I'm going to let her have it back. Okay, move over here. Good. Okay, I'm still holding the foot. Good. And let it down. I do all the nails from the same side on almost every dog that I do. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Usually dogs are better with their back feet, so I usually start with the back nails first. Good. girl. Good. Good. If you do quick a nail, just don't make a big deal out of it. And if you don't know what that means, it's when you quick a nail, it's where you cut into the quick, which is the vein that's in their nail, and it'll start bleeding. And the worst thing you can do is make a big deal out of it, because then the dog thinks it's a big deal. Half the time they don't even notice, or they might flinch a little bit, and it's the owner's reaction that really makes them start to hate having their nails done. Stand up. Good. Okay, so if she starts to throw a fit like that, I'm just going to keep holding her, holding her foot, and then I'll, and in this case I'm holding her up a little bit too, just because this floor is so slick. Good. She's having trouble balancing when I'm pulling her foot kind of crossways like that. Good girl. All right. Probably should have chosen a better spot to do this, huh, Kippi? Good. Stand up. You can stand up. I know you can. Good. If you're uncomfortable clipping your dog's nails, you can take a people nail clipper, just a fingernail clipper, and clip just the very tips off, which is all I'm really doing here, is just the very tips. Good girl. One more. Very good. Good. I'm going to keep holding this one a little bit just because she's still fussing about it a bit. Stand up. Good. Alright, now if I would have quicked one, all you would do is take the quick stop and just dip the nail in it. It's usually easier to do it backwards, just you know, to pull the foot back, just like when you're clipping the nails, like that, and just dip it in. Good. She's got gunk in her eye, so I'm going to clean that out. Good girl. Now look at her ears. Obviously I haven't been doing this enough. Good, very good. Look in the other ear. Good. Check her gums, her teeth. Very good, Kippi. Good girl. So sometimes it's easier to have them tied up so that you don't have to worry about that too. You know, they can't turn around as easy. They can't. They just. Sometimes it's just a little bit easier. Very good.